Victoria, and I'm with Washington Trails Association, and today we're going to talk a little bit about layering. Hiking in Washington, especially in the winter, is incredible. There are so many wonderful natural wonders to see this time of year, but it can be a little bit intimidating. So we're going to help so you can get outside safely and use an entire clothing layering system to keep you warm, dry, and safe on your winter hikes. All right, so we'll start from the bottom. The base layer. This is a super important layer when it comes to insulation. It's going to be nice and close to your body. You can go with either a wool or a synthetic blend. I personally really enjoy wool. It does a great job keeping you warm even when you're a little bit damp. The other really nice bonus is it is naturally antimicrobial, so it tends to not get as stinky. All right, and next we have our insulated layers. So this could be something thinner, like a thin fleece, a little bit thicker of a fleece, or it could be a puffy jacket, depending on what kind of conditions you're dealing with. This is gonna be the layer that really helps keep you the warmest. It isn't necessarily gonna protect you from the elements. It doesn't have necessarily a waterproofing or weatherproofing element to it, but we'll be getting into that next. What I would argue might be the most important part of this layering system is your outer layer. So any rain or snow, this is going to be super important for keeping you dry. Just make sure that you take good care of these outer layers and re-waterproof them every season or so. And next we have our gaiters. It really helps keep rain or snow or even dirt and rocks from getting inside of your boot. And also add an extra layer of waterproofing over your snow pants or your rain pants. And we wouldn't be talking about winter hiking if we didn't talk about our feet. So socks are an especially important element of keeping you safe and warm on your hike. We highly recommend using some kind of wool synthetic blend. Will do a really great job at keeping your feet warm even if they get a little damp. For shoes, you can definitely go with a pair of trail runners. Just make sure you bring extra socks. Personally, I like to hike with a nice sturdy pair of waterproof hiking boots. And next, we're gonna talk a little bit about layering for your hands. Liner, glove, or mitten is great on days where it's a little warmer, like a fall or early winter hike, or you're not necessarily getting as damp. So I have these wool liners that I wear all the time, and then I also have some insulated mittens. So these have a nice waterproof layer, but on especially cold days, I'll grab both of these and layer up to make sure my hands stay warm. Another layer that I think is really important is making sure that you have either a hood or a beanie to make sure that heat doesn't escape from the top of your head. A balaclava is also super helpful and can keep your face and your neck warm. Another element that can be easily forgotten about in the wintertime is sun protection. Even on the grayest, cloudiest, rainy days, the sun is still out there and you are still prone to sunburn. So make sure you're wearing sunscreen and you've got your favorite shades on. If you're hiking in more glacial conditions, you'll want to pay attention to what kind of glasses you have on, and if you have glacial rated glasses. Regular sunglasses aren't going to protect your eyes in the same way. All right, well, thanks for tuning in for WTA's Trail Smarts. I hope you guys have fun out there. Happy hiking.